Hi guys, welcome to the CATWay. So in this video, we are going to solve our daily set. And before we begin, do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Now moving to the question that we have, that a public poll was conducted to find the most popular sportsman in the year 2007. The public poll was conducted in 5 rounds, namely round 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 4 and 5 in that particular order. Now the same group of 200 people voted for each of the 5 rounds, and the nominees for most popular sportsman award were PQRS, and U. Okay. Then the following table provides information about the number of votes received by each of the 6 nominees in the given round. Okay. One person could vote for only one nominee in the given round. So there was five rounds for 6 people. And in every round, the same 200 people are voting, and they are also changing their vote preference as per different rounds. Okay. Now some additional information also has been given, that people who voted for P in any round voted for either S or T in the following round. Okay. So people who are voting for P in one round, they are going to be distributed between S and T into the next round. And then only those people who voted for Q or U in any round voted for P in the following round. Okay. So only the people who voted for Q or U are going to, let's say Q and U in round 1 is 26 and 24. So only among these people, only the votes of P are going to come. Okay. That means there is no person from P who is going to vote himself. Now, people who voted for T in any round voted for either R or U in the following round. And people who voted for S in round 1 voted for S in next 3 rounds. Okay. So now coming to the first question, guys, nothing can be done. So coming to the first question, what do we have is that magic number for a nominee is defined as, now understand it clearly, is defined as the number of nominees. Okay. Number of nominees, that is the number of nominees like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever will be for every single person. Now the condition is given that who have got lesser number of votes than him or her in exactly 2 rounds. So let's say for P, if you are calculating the magic number, so between Q, R, S, T and U, all the number of people who will be losing to P in exactly 2 rounds, that will be the number that will be P's magic number. So if you look closely, you will find that there is no person out of QRSTU and QRSTU who is going to lose to P in exactly 2 rounds. Now, some are losing in 1 round, some are losing in 3 or more rounds. There is no person who is losing to P in exactly 2 rounds. And on the similar basis, you will be calculating it for others as well. And what we find is that for P, Q, R, and S, the magic number is 0. Whereas for T and U, it is equal to 1. Now for T, it happened with R. That is R lost to T in round 2 and R lost to T in round 5. So there is only one person who lost to T exactly 2 times. So magic number of T is 1. And for U, it is with S. You can check that S lost to U in round 1 and S lost to U in round 4. So S is the only person who is going to lose to U exactly 2 times. So the magic number of U is 1. So the correct answer for this is, because aggregate sum is to be found. So the correct answer for this is 2, because 1 plus 1 is 2. So option number C is the right answer for this. Now coming to the second question, guys, what do we have? So for second question, out of the number of people who voted for P in any round, the number of people who voted for S is at least. Now, at least whenever you have to find the case which is definitely going to happen. Okay, definitely going to happen and is minimum possible. Okay, so people who voted for P in first round is 34. Now these 34 people are going to vote to S and T in the next round. Now, because you have to minimize S, what you will do is that you will try to take all these 34 people to vote for T in the next round. And that is definitely possible because P had only 34 votes while T got 43 votes. So all 34 people can go and vote for T. So from round 1, there will be 0 people who will be voting for S in round 2. Similarly, for P in round 2, he has 39 votes. So you will try to take all these votes for T in round 3. But in round 3, T got only 36 votes, right? So only 36 people who voted for P in round 2 can go to round 3 and vote for T. And there will still be 3 people who will be left. And those 3 people will be going and voting for S in the next round. So we have a number 3 over here. Then round 3, if you talk about, so round 3, you have 43 people voting for P. Now only 35 people can go and vote for T in the next round. That means you will still be left with 8 people, and all those 8 people will be voting for S in the 4th round. Now in round 4, P has 29 votes, and all those votes, all those people can go and vote for T in the next round. So there will be no person who will be voting for S. So the total number, minimum number that you have is 11. Option number B, 11 will be the right answer over here. Okay. Now coming to the next question is, so what do we have is that a number of people who voted for the same nominee across all 5 rounds is at most. Now, at most, whenever you have been asked, the thing that you have to calculate is that even if there is a slightest possibility of a certain thing happening, you are going to consider it in your case. Okay. So for P, we already studied that all the people who voted for P are going to vote for S or T in the next round. So for P, the people who will still remain are going to be equal to 0. Okay. Then you come to the next case that Q and Q along with U will be taken together, because both the people who voted for Q and U, they are only going to form the total votes of P in the next round. Okay. So now because you have to maximize it, now you see that for Q we have 26 and U we have 24 votes. Whereas for P we have only 39 votes. Okay. So what we can consider is that all the people from U went and voted for P in the second round. Okay. So P got its 24 votes. Okay. P got 24 votes. Now there are still 15 votes left, and those 15 votes will be coming from these 26 people. That means Q is left with 11 people who will be voting for him in the next round. Okay, who will be voting for him in the next round. Now in the next round, Q had 39 votes, U had 13, and they had 43. Now all these 13 people went and voted for P. But still there are 30 people left who needs to be voted. And that means out of these 39 people, there will be 30 people who will be going and voting for P. So now Q is only left with 9 people. So out of these 11 people, let's say you were left that who were voting for Q in the first and second round. Out of those 11, also 2 more people are gone, and only 9 people are left who will be voting for Q in the next round. Okay. And after that, on the same lines, if you check, you will find that 19 people went over here. Okay. Now that means you have 10 people left. So 10 people can go from here. 21 will be left. Okay. 21 will be left. Similarly, in next round, 36 are here. 36, all of them can go, and all these people can vote for Q only. But you have to take the people who voted for Q in all the rounds. So all the rounds, the possible number is 9. That there are 9 people who voted for Q in all the rounds. Okay. And for R and for U, it is now the case is gone. Okay. Now talk about R. So for R, if you check on the same lines, guys, okay. So what you have is that people who voted for T in any round voted for either R or U in the next round. Okay, voted for either R or U in the next round. Okay. So T has 43 votes. Okay. T has 43 votes. Okay. And how many votes do R and U have in the next round? So they have 32 plus 13, that is 45 votes. Okay. So even if 43 people, if you see 43 people out of that 13 go over here, okay. So T will be left with 30 votes. So those 30 votes will be going over here. That means the remaining 2 votes, they came from over here. Okay. So that means the people who are always voting for R, the minimum. And if you check for all the other cases, like from 43, 19 went over here. Okay. 19 went over here. Then what do you have is that 19 have came over here. Then you are left with 24 votes. Out of that 24, all those went into here, and 19 people will be coming. But you won't be considering the case of 19, because you have to guarantee that the same people are voting, and there were only 2 people who came from here to here. So only those 2 people can be the people who can consistently vote for R in the subsequent rounds. Okay. And if you check for other cases also, you will get a value higher than 2. So only there are 2 people who can vote for R in every subsequent round. Apart from that, if you check for S, so you know that S may 21 people are there, and all the people who voted for S in round 1 are going to vote for the next 3 rounds. So till round 4 we are clear, and all those 21 people can also go into round 5, because round 5 has 28 votes. So yes, the 21 people from there can come to round 5 as well. So S will have 21 people who voted throughout the competition to him and him only. So the total number that we now have is 32, and option number D will be the right answer. So now you hope you have understood the set well, guys. This was a pretty good set on Maxima Minima, and I hope you have understood the set well. Thanks for watching.